Right guys, welcome back to another one here on the channel. It's been a while since I did the 5 things I love video, and obviously the next video to come after that is 5 things I hate. As I said, it's been a while, but I'm back now, and there's 5 things I hate about my 197. It's tradition on the channel. Every car I get, 5 things I love, 5 things I hate, and then I sell it. Hopefully this one I don't sell. I am really enjoying this car, and I just want to preface, I say it every single video, I don't hate my car. I wouldn't have it if I hated it, but these are 5 things that I don't particularly like about the car. Let's just get on. Thing number 1, well, the majority of the things are actually inside the car, so let's just sit down, because then it means I'm comfy as well, and then I can talk about all the problems with my 197. Problem number 1 is the gear ratio. Now, if you watch the 5 things I love, that was also one of the things I loved about the car. So how close the gears are together. It comes out like nah, nah, nah. I think I did that sound in the original video as well. Basically, when you're changing gears, they're quite close together, which creates for quite an engaging drive. It makes it quite fun. I don't want to be sat at 4,000 revs doing 70 in 6th. So there's positives and negatives. As I said, it's fun. It can be a very good positive, but for everyday driving, it is a bit of a pain. And as I said, 4,000 revs, 70 in 6th. It's not my first choice. Let's put it that way. Obviously, this car isn't made to be like a motorway cruiser. They are made to be quite fun, so I get it. It's just a bit of a pain. Thing number 2 is the seating position. Now, Clios are really well known for this. Well, the Mark II and the Mark III, I don't really know about any others. The seating position is so high, so I'm a bit slouched. If I sit upright, there is space to the ceiling. Don't get me wrong, this seat is all the way to the floor. I just feel like, let's say this is my eye line, like, I should be down here if the seat is all the way down. I don't want to be down there. I'm comfy in this car. But when all my other cars have had a seat that literally sits on the floor, and then now I'm back up in a Clio, which is like up here. Again, it's better. It's better for driving, and it makes you more engaged because you're like on top of the car, if that makes sense. But when I first got in the car, I wasn't very happy with the seating position. I think I've got accustomed to it. I think you can get rails that can go lower as well. Yeah, it's not amazing. It's not really the end of the world though, but if I am saying five things I hate, that is going to be one of them. 4 out of the 5 things on this list are in the interior. Well, kind of the interior. Thing number 3 is the electrics. I've actually got it happening now. This screen up here is meant to say press brake and start to start or something like that. But it actually doesn't work, and sometimes when I tap it, it comes on. It's not coming on this time. That screen is constantly like going dull, going dim, going off. I tap it, it comes back on, or I go over a bump, it comes back on. I actually had it the other day. I was out with my friend, and the mileage went to like 104,000, which it's on like 102. It hasn't jumped to 2,000. So it was reading the wrong mileage, and then it came up with like a hieroglyphic. I can only explain it as some like Egyptian writing. He was online trying to find like spare parts for it. He was like, oh no, your car's done. I said to him, it's French, just trust the process. Went over a bump and it all fixed itself. Like, you cannot make it up. French cars and their electrical gremlins are ridiculous. It's like this panel here doesn't really light up. You have to kind of tap it. I've had a lot of bulbs go on the front. I've only had this car like a month, maybe a month and a half. I think it's actually nearer 2 months now. Just a lot of, there you go. It's just come on now. This is what I mean. I just banged that panel there and then that screen come on. French cars, man, French cars. They're there. I love them. But yeah, it's an experience. Thing number 4 that I hate about my Clio, and this is actually a problem, I'm gonna be honest, is where the cruise control is. So you've got the cruise control on the steering wheel to turn it up, reset it, turn it off. But to actually engage the cruise control is this button here. I don't know if you can see it, you have to like flick it up for the cruise control or flick it back down for like the speed limiter. I probably should just leave it flicked on all the time. It probably is my fault. But having it down there, you kind of have to reach, and it's a bit awkward. And if you're trying to look on the road and you're trying to reach, yeah, it's not great. As I said, like I probably should and could leave it on 24/7. So maybe it's my own fault. I just think that is in one of the weirdest places ever. Obviously, as I said, to adjust the speed, it's all on the steering wheel. That's fine. But to actually turn it on is in such a strange place. Thing number 5, I'm actually gonna have to get out of the car for this one. Thing number 5 that I hate about the 197 is the looks. Now to me, I think it looks amazing. I think it looks quite aggressive with the wide wings. You can really see it there. You've got the sport grille. It's just, yeah, man, it's just good, you know. Obviously you've got like side skirts, like, oh, it's just, Got the back of it with, yeah, don't really want to talk about that. I took off the badge, cleaned it, and now it just looks like it's got a Hitler moustache. But yeah, it's got like the exhaust, the diffuser. I think it looks cool, and if you know what you're looking at, which most people don't, it looks cool. Now, that's my problem. Most people don't know what this is. To the average person, it looks like it's just a standard Clio, black with black rims, and I don't know, I kind of like that. I like being like stealth, going under the radar and surprising people, but then at the same time, it would be nice if people thought it was just a bit more than like a 1.2 Clio. So yeah, looks is kind of my number 5. As much as I like it, other people don't really understand it, but I haven't bought the car for other people. I bought the car for me, and genuinely, I haven't had so much fun and so many smiles driving a car like this one. This car is truly a keeper. I'm enjoying it so much. So yeah, I don't hate the car. I definitely love the car, but if there were 5 things I would change, it's probably these 5. Yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, leave a like and subscribe. Comment your thoughts, any suggestions, any improvements, and hopefully I'll see you again. Cheers.